One of the things I'm constantly doing is I'm examining my language around how I talk about time, right? Am I saying, I just didn't have enough time today, or I wish I had more time for this or for that? It's like, look, if you don't feel like you have enough time to do the things that are high priority, then maybe it's time to sort of reprioritize what's going on. And for me, I'm sitting here this morning and I'm thinking to myself, I know I needed to get all this stuff done before I leave for Houston. And I'm sitting here and I kind of feel like I'm scrambling at this point. I'm leaving in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I thought to myself, you know what? I probably wasn't super intentional about how I used my time this morning. And so that's totally okay. It's just, how are we reflecting on that and actually coming back to what are we doing with those moments, and how are we prioritizing so that we can come back to, I know I need to get this done today. This is priority 1, this is priority 2, this is what I need to do. Otherwise, the day is just going to take us and throw us around, right? The external is going to control us instead of the internal. And we only get to control just a few things, right? Our attitude, our effort, our actions, and how we show up, right? Like, everything else is just, it's just gonna take us and do with us what it will, right? We'll get involved in social media and scrolling. We'll get involved in what's going on in the world and your schedule, and it's so many obligations. And it's like, look, slow down and come back to, you have control. You are the person in the driver's seat. You get to choose how you wanna show up and what you ultimately get to do with your time. So it's all good, just examine your language. And if you find yourself saying things like, I wish I had more time, or, you know, I wish I just didn't get around to that today. It's like, okay, let's start to re-engage with things that are actually going to benefit us instead of pull us away from what's our priority. Y'all got this. Let's make it happen.